to all our new faithful viewers out there, and thanks for joining us tonight on Florida's Underground Cable Show. We're going to shake our magic wands in your faces tonight, so get psyched, grab a seat, and hold on. I'm David Brown, and to my right is Miss Deidre Hoffman.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the FUCTV. We are dedicating to bring you entertainment from the underground, and an important part of that is to make you aware of the issues and the imperative subjects that don't get aired time and potential ridicule they deserve in the mainstream media. And that's why tonight we're proud to bring you the attention to something that might not be on your radar.
We're talking about the paranormal, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you consider it a scourge or a blessing, but let's face it, it's out there and it's here to stay. You might only recognize magic from what you've seen on television. Let's be serious for a moment. There's a lot more going on in the world of sorcery than this.
This is also not a magic trick. I got your nose.
That is not magic.
Since that's really all we know about this mysterious enigma, we have found a member of the Underground Society who has generously accepted an opportunity to discuss with you, the viewers, about the sensitive and urgent topic.
You know who else was famous for magic tricks? Jesus.
Jesus?
Yes, Jesus on the cross Christ, also known as JC, was famous for many magical moments, such as turning water into wine and even curing blindness.
Yeah, I know about the whole wine thing, but how did he cure the blindness?
By dousing mud all over people's faces. And then back then they called it a miracle, but everyone knows it was just magic. Could you imagine what people would think if Jesus showed his faithful followers how he turned water into wine right there on the spot? It would have ruined the whole effect.
That certainly could have put a dent in the whole divine mystery, that's for sure.
Right, and everyone knows that practically any sufficiently advanced form of technology is indistinguishable from magic. Take the space shuttle, for instance, or the Hadron Super Collider. How do you think those operate? Magic. Michael Jordan having the ability to fly, the fact that John McCain is still alive, or that an ant is capable of holding 10 times its own weight. That's magic, people. It's magic, magic, magic.
That's nice, Dave, and that brings us to our next topic. Tonight, our show, we will be having a guest appearance by a perceptual manipulator, Mr. Darrel Mack, a Jacksonville resident who has made a successful career of confusing the minds and the senses of people for a modest fee. Magic users in the real world have to use legit names for their occupations to prevent the government from contacting them from military research.
Understandably, magic has many applications in warfare and oppression. After the break, we will have the opportunity of confronting Mr. Mack directly about this phenomenon, provided he does not fry our minds with his magic rays. Right after these few words from our sponsors.
On down to Beach Boulevard Automotive. Here you can find over 150 clean pre-owned vehicles in stock. Lexus, Land Rover, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Cadillac, and many more top manufacturers to choose from. Just come on down and see for yourself why Beach Boulevard Automotive has been in business since 1967. We specialize in buy here, pay here financing to make it easy on all customers. We pride ourselves in servicing what we sell before and after the sale. Beach Boulevard Automotive, the largest independent dealer in Jacksonville.
My name is Patrick Canan. I'm the founder of Canan Law in St. Augustine, Florida. We specialize in all types of personal injury cases. There are accidents that happen and people are seriously injured, and they need lawyers to make sure that justice is found. I have focused my career on trying to help those injured in accidents. I handle cases involving medical malpractice, automobile accidents, nursing home neglect, product liability, wrongful death, just about any type of personal injury case that comes along in our community. I am qualified and experienced to handle. It's our goal to give everyone special service because we realize they have unique circumstances and a story to tell. Our mission for our clients is to win every case. Don't get injured twice.
Wilson's Lending is now offering seniors 62 years or older a federally insured reverse mortgage with no upfront cost. If you own your own home, you may be able to qualify for a reverse mortgage and never have to pay another mortgage payment ever again. Help pay medical bills, pay for home improvement, or enjoy traveling around the world. You use the money however you choose. Wilson Lending is a local company serving the needs of Northeast Florida. Call now to speak with a local agent today. 800-679-9850. That's 800-679-9850.
Thanks for staying with us here on Florida's Underground Cable Show. For tonight's guest, we have Mr. Darrel Mack. Darrel is a perceptual manipulator. He has performed professionally for over a decade and started when he was only 10 years old.
You may have seen Darrel Mack perform at many corporate-sponsored events and many private parties, as he has certainly made a name for himself, and we are extremely proud to have him on our show this evening. Why don't you wave hi to all of the lovely viewers tuning in at home or
Hello.
streaming live online from our website?
So, Mr. Mack,
Yes.
explain to the audience what exactly it is that you do.
Ooh. Twisting the minds of everybody that's willing to witness the effects that I do.
Okay.
Really, all of that, and I'm just calling it magic. Who knew all of those were so many different forms of magic out there? Tell me, what is it that really made you want to get involved in this whole crazy illusion?
Well, my personal aspect of the show for what it is that I do, I enjoy enlightening people because there are other things than just doing the the little rabbit out of the hat trick.
So, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, there's a lot of different stuff, and I'll talk about it a little bit later.
Okay.
Who might have inspired you to do this?
Who might have inspired me? Penn and Tellers are wonderful performers. Matt King, Copperfield. I mean, I remember watching Copperfield when he was a kid, or when I was a kid actually, and it's just a lot of fun watching the faces of people and the reaction.
Fantastic. Well, I'm sure our viewers recognize some of those famous magicians that you just mentioned. I know Penn and Teller are one of my favorite performers. How about the Amazing Jonathan? That guy cracks me up.
Hilarious.
You familiar with him?
Yes, hilarious. Great work. Great work.
Very talented.
Okay, the last question. As you may know, a magician's secret is very important to him. What do you think about some of the magicians who reveal their secrets and tricks?
Burn them. No. No. There is a secret code amongst magicians that one, you don't divulge any information, but there are certain performers that are allowed to expose certain things, because what happens is in the public's eye, you get rid of certain tricks and you let the public in on that. Okay, well, these are how certain things are done, and then so when they evolve their material, they've already been presented with a certain method, and it might not be the same method that they're using to make their miracles happen the second time. So it keeps you guessing.
All right. Well, that's what I was thinking too. Well, before we cut to commercials, is there something that you can show the viewers at home, just a sneak peek of what it is that you actually do?
It's interesting. You were saying stuff about the paranormal.
Yes.
Military research.
Yes.
The Project Alpha was an interesting concept during the late 60s, early 70s. And Banachek, I want to thank you. But I'll try something. Let's see here. Do we have anything that maybe something metallic, like a key, and maybe I can get from one of the cameramen here? You have a key? Okay, that'll work. Okay. We have a key here. Now, I'm going to try to charge it a little bit, so to say. And Deidre, if you would, hold on to it with your thumb and first finger, and then take your left hand. Go ahead, and so that way the camera can see it. All right. And go ahead and start rubbing on it. There you go. There you go. Go ahead. Try to get it as warm as you can get it. Now, at the same time, I want you to concentrate that you're going to get this thing to bend. You're going to get it to melt, and it starts to melt. It starts bending. You can start to try to get it to go up. Here we go. Just a little bit more. Here, let me go ahead and let me get that back from you real quick. Let me go ahead and charge it. There we go. Go ahead. As you can see, it's starting to bend more now. Go ahead and keep rubbing it. And there we go. Get that thing to really bend over. There we go. Do you feel anything different? Any weird sensations or anything? No? Not yet? Okay. There you go. And well, let's see what you did there. There you go. There you go. I mean, that's...
Wow, I had no idea I had magic powers too. Look at that. Did you viewers see that?
I'm sorry for that.
Yes, Deidre, I believe they did.
I want to thank
Up
you.
next, I'm sorry. We have a special performance by Darrel, and believe me, it's not something you're going to want to miss.
Yes, and we'll be right back after a few words from our sponsors. Just watch them. Thanks for... Announcement. Beach Boulevard Automotive is having a model search. We are looking for the next Sunbeam girl. If you think you could be the one, log on to beachboulevardautomotive.com, click the model search button, and submit your information. The winner will receive a Sunbeam scooter, a professional photo shoot, and $500 cash. The winning model will be featured in our upcoming local market ads, as well as television and radio commercials. Log on to beachboulevardautomotive.com today for your chance to enter. Sunbeam scooters available now at Beach Boulevard Automotive.
My name is Patrick Canaan, and I live and practice in St. Augustine. I've been practicing law since 1983. Canaan Law has lawyers who specialize in marital and family law, and that can include a wide array of issues, including divorce, child support, temporary separation, injunctions, and modification of alimony, modification of child support. Any matter really that involves families and children in our community. The only way to really help them through this is to get to know them and to provide an individualized service. We want to make sure that it's a personalized service, and the only way to really figure out the best way to serve them is to get to know them and oftentimes even their family members.
I'm Doug Schnorr, and I own Schnorr Home Improvements, and we specialize in doing glass and screen enclosures. We truly go out of our way, and that's one of our claims, that when we build an enclosure, it looks like part of your home and not something someone added on.
Ever wanted to own your own boat but don't have the time or place to properly maintain such an investment? At Freedom Boat Club, we believe boating is a way for people to relax, connect with friends, and create powerful memories with family. We take care of all the hassles like dock fees, insurance, and trailers. We clean, maintain, store, and do all the prep work for your enjoyment. At Freedom Boat Club, the boat is waiting. Why are you? Right now, we have memberships that range from only $99 to $299 per month. And to learn more about free gas, give us a call or check out our website at freedomboatclub.com.
And we're back. Thanks for tuning us in on FUCTV. I'm David Brown, and on the far left is my co-host, Miss Deidre Hoffman. And our special guest for the evening is Darrel Mack. He's a perceptual manipulator, and he has a few examples of his work that he'd like for all of us to see.
Tonight you are about to witness the impossible of the impossible. Illusions of magnificent that you won't see or believe your eyes. Tonight, for the first time on our show, we are going to witness live magic in the making.
And now, without further delay, FUCTV is proud to present the illusions of perceptual manipulator Darrel Mack.
Thank you, Dave.
The pleasure's mine.
Thank you, Deidre. It's interesting that illusionary arts here. Let's try something. Dave, do you have a favorite color by any chance?
I am partial to green.
Green. Any reason why?
Some of the best things in life are green.
Very good, very good. It's a, what is this here? A little key lime. A little fruit.
Those are also great things.
It's quite nice.
Oh,
no, that's here.
They make them go away.
Yeah, no. You know what? Let's do something because we're on a time here.
Okay.
Go ahead and take that and hide it anywhere you like. Go ahead and hide it. I won't look. Go ahead. Never mind. Horrible joke. Is it hidden?
It is hidden.
And normally, like I said, I do perform for a very small fee. Do you have, normally, you know, but do you have something I can borrow, like, let's say, $1 bill or something?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I do. Yeah, my stash.
Go ahead and if you would, sign your name on it.
I'd love to.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, quite nice.
This is intense.
You can hold on to it. I know, it's so intense, but well, I got to get paid first. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and roll this thing nice and neat. Now, Dave, you're watching it as closely as can be.
I am.
And you know what this is called, yes?
That is a wadded up $1 bill.
Very good. Origami.
Yes,
some would say. But let's...
A very liberal interpretation.
Yeah, let's try this. Deidre, this is your money. And Dave, I'm going to ask you to one believer, okay? Believe.
Believe?
Believe.
I believe you just took her $1.
I didn't. That's how I make my living. Thank you so much. let's actually do something because we're talking more about the paranormal here, and we go ahead and don't want to hurt that. But this is quite nice. This is a, how do you call this, Deidre?
A fork.
A fork, very good. And you know that in certain parts of the country, they actually take this thing for granted. I was known as, someone said, oh, it's a dingle hopper. But I have a niece, so she's familiar with the movie. Yeah, very good. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and start rubbing here.
Okay, this seems to be a theme.
Okay, and it's energy, because what I'm doing, I'm taking my core energy and transferring it into the object. If you've ever studied martial arts or chi or anything of that nature, it does the same thing.
I've fallen down a couple times.
Okay, there we go. We'll just get it to melt down just like this. There we go, and as it just bends right over. Now, Dave, please double check. There's no trapdoors, super glue, television screens, small children, anything unusual that's not supposed to be on that fork.
Besides the fact that it's a mangled fork, no, that's
Very good.
that's exactly what it looks like.
Good, good, good. And well, we've all seen the optical illusions with where the pencils, you wiggle the pencils, and the pencils look like they're they're melting, so to say. But if we really focus here, we'll go get it down, go just like that. Just like this. And, well, actually, Deidre, do you believe that you might be able to do this?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
She's
good. she's nervous.
Apprentice of the dark arts here, I see.
Here, please, rub your hands together. I'm not Jesus, but here we go. Go ahead.
Well, we can all aspire.
Thank you. Do you feel anything different here? I'm going to flatten this out for you, just like this. So we get
a little warm.
Okay, a little warm. That's what we want. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Left-handed.
Hold up your left hand. This goes in. Squeeze nice and tight. Hold the arm straight. There you go. Now, I'm not going to touch you, but you're going to feel something happen. This is where people get weirded out. Don't move. You could start seeing a twitching here, but am I touching you?
No.
Can you feel the presence here, yes?
Yes.
Very good. Now, inside you're going to feel it starting to shift a little bit inside the hand. You feel that there, yes?
Yes.
Very good. Am I touching you again?
No.
Okay. Go ahead and open. Let's see what we have here. Very well. And this is actually completely corkscrewed and a complete twist here, which is, how did you do that?
I don't know.
I think the correct answer might be magic.
Here we go. I'm an artist, so let's make this, here you go, David. Let's make this a little special here, just like that.
That is special.
Get that to go, which is quite nice.
Incredible.
And if you've ever seen the movie The Matrix, this is definitely inspired from that film.
You could call me a fan. There is no fork.
Well, there's no spoon.
It's definitely not a spoon.
No, it's a fork. Deidre, that's for you. I
you.
haven't forgot about your dollar. Dave, do you have any children, any nieces, nephews, or anything like that?
No, not really.
No,
I have a sibling.
I have a sibling. I have a niece, and my niece came to me years ago and asked me if a dream could come true. And I told her yes. Now, she was wondering, she's like, well, show me. I thought to myself, how can I do that? These are dreams.
You got a whole bottle full of them?
A whole bottle. This is actually my dad's stock from when he went to Woodstock. So now go ahead, hold on to that.
All right, Woodstock bubbles. All right, is this legal?
Just don't taste it.
Oh, come on, you're crushing dreams here.
I know. Isn't this nice? So pretty. There we go. There we go.
Oh, wow. When they,
I'll take that, and you can take that. Double check.
Sure.
I mean, that's pretty.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bona fide dream right here.
That's pretty solid.
I don't want to crush anybody's
No.
dream.
You can keep that.
All right.
You can keep that.
Can I hold it?
Yeah, go for it. I don't need that responsibility.
Please. There we go. And no, that's yours too. Go ahead. I don't want to take these. These are what you get to keep as your own, I guess, souvenirs. But I do want to give you back your money. I haven't forgot about that. Do you have the key lime?
I do.
Very good.
Here you are.
Oh, quite nice. There we go. And now, I gave this to you in the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've had on to it.
Yeah,
And then I
it's,
borrowed $1 from you. You signed it. And we did some interesting concepts. Key lime, New York credit card. And here we go. Go ahead and get that just like that, right inside.
Oh my.
And
My dollar is covered in juices.
can you,
Just like New York.
there you go. Wow.
Let me make sure it's.
There you go.
That is.
And it is signed, it still has a signature?
Yes, it does.
Very good. This way you guys can see it here. Very good. Well, I want to thank you guys for having me out.
Oh, the pleasure's mine. I must certainly say that was impressive. Now,
Thank you very
You mentioned your company earlier before the show. Why don't you let the viewers in on it? It's a simple plug. Our sponsors won't mind too much.
It's Collective Minds Entertainment. The website is darrelmaclive.com. That's DARRELL with the MAC live.com. And Dave, Deidre, I want to thank you guys for having me.
Oh, thank you. And what was that website? Just one more time, Darrel.
It's Darrel Mac, DARRELL MAC live.com.
And while you're online, if you're interested in finding out more information about tonight's program or future airings, please feel free to visit our website at FUCTV,
Well, that appears to be all the time we have for tonight's show. I would like to thank my co-host, Deidre Hoffman, and our guest tonight, Mr. Darrel Mack, and of course you, our viewers at home and on the web especially. Thank you for watching. Make sure you tune in next week when our special guest will be Mr. Henry Winkler.
Henry? Isn't that the guy from the Fonz?
Yep. Dr. Arthur Fonzarelli, to be precise.
I love that man.
Well, then you definitely need to make sure you tune in next week. Well, that's all the time we have. We'll see you around in the underground. Thanks for watching. Good night.